Hello, Commanders, and welcome back to Round 2 on Volcanus. We have an alternative build to the Swarm, and we've switched out some elixirs. So those of you who have either the different units or the different elixirs or both, hopefully this will be an alternative to you burning through all of your immunity and power elixirs. So if you like what you see here, please do like the video. Also, please hit subscribe. We just hit 100 subscribers. So we're well on our way to our goal of 1,000. Also, if you would like notifications, please hit the notification bell and then you'll be notified when new videos drop. If you don't want to be bothered with that, then don't click it so it won't harass you. If you have any comments, please feel free to leave them below. And we're going to go ahead and get right into it. So we have a squad build. Now, you'll notice I've got this frost wizard hanging out way back here behind this tree. Now, in the videos that you'll see, he's a little bit more forward, and we'll explain why he's been moved back in just a minute. But he's just got range and block. Then we've got our monster hunter with, I haven't really changed out anything on her. Or the paladin for that matter. But the ECs, if you've watched my ranked play videos, you'll notice I've switched out Berserk and Protection 2 for the Thunder Strike and Thunder Shield that I had on them earlier, which has performed very well in ranked, but it does also help here. And then we've just got our bombs with regular run speed on them. So as far as elixirs are concerned, we have switched out for regeneration, elemental resistance, and elixir of health. Now, in the other build that you've seen me run, which I think I've still got active, I was using a lot of immunity and power elixirs. You just burn through those like crazy. So this is meant to get you hearts without having to burn through all of those more precious elixirs. You don't want to burn through those if you don't have to. So if you're not concerned about maximizing your damage and you just want hearts, this may be the build for you. Now, I realize not everybody has 2 sets of ECs, but you can switch them out for anything. The only caution that I would advise is to stay within your realm of units for your toe. If you exceed that, then your units are going to start with a lot lower health and you may actually lose a few along the way. So I'm using Crown of the Lightbringer. That's for the additional health bonus. And I also have the Pendant of Everlasting Winter because you want to freeze them as much as possible. And you do also get a health bonus after 20 seconds. So that's where we're at with this particular build. We're going to actually show you the rolls that I did earlier. So here is my first attempt, and you'll notice that that frost wizard is a lot closer to the front, and you will see why, not in this video, but the next one. Okay, the bombs are placed to take out the thorn guards and 2 sets of warhounds. Everything else is easily manageable with the squad that we've got going on. Now you notice that Volcanus hit the frost wizard and knocked him back just slightly, and you'll see that when the earth elementals split, that they've stayed on the squad. And some of the little minis pop pretty far out there, but they still gravitate towards the squad. So I was actually very fortunate to get hit early with a couple of meteors from Volcanus on that frost wizard, because that gave him some extra distance. So cruising right along, and then we are well into 20 seconds in, so we're getting the pendant procs, and soon we'll have the monster hunter on him and the frost wizard, so everybody's going to be contributing to the freeze, and he's down just barely in time. Okay, then when we look, whoops, where are we? There we go. When we look at the second video, alright, so now you'll notice the frost wizard is still in that same position, so I advise moving him just a little further back. He hasn't been hit by any of the meteors yet, just one of them. Before you got hit by 2, and that one didn't move him back. And then you see this little itty bitty dude. Oops, come on, get in there. little itty bitty dude gets on him, and that interferes with him for the rest of the match, at least long enough to be an issue. But the Monster Hunter and the Pendant both have freeze, so we're able to get up into Volcanus Grill and do some decent damage, and we do end up still taking him down, spoiler alert. So there is an alternative. If you don't have 2 sets of ECs, you could throw some other things in there. Again, just caution to be mindful of the threshold on your toe. You don't want to exceed that because you want that extra health. You'll notice that 1 EC right there has just been clinging on, and that's because of all those different health buffs plus the regen. So anyway, thank you for watching. If you have any comments or suggestions or alternative builds that you'd like for me to try, please leave them in the comments below. Also, please like, subscribe, and do what you want with the notification bell. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully that gives some of you some options that you may not have had before.